Hey everyone, I'm in the greenhouse today and I thought it would be a great opportunity to show you some things that I'm working on. I'm going to be planting up some amaryllis. So I just wanted to quickly, before I do that, show you some of the things that I have in here and I'm really excited about. So I have a hellebore in here. I lost the tag, but I just potted that up along with some roots of some other hellebores that are not looking the best, but I'm hoping that they will bounce back. But check out my strawberries, you guys. Oh, it's so exciting to me to have these little blossoms in here on November 17th. It's crazy. And then these dahlias are Daisy Duke. They're in a pot outside the window here and they have been blooming non-stop despite the cold. My other dahlias are just long gone for the season, but those are just champions. I love them. I just got this plant. This is an October Magic Ivory Camellia, and it's got buds all over it. It does go down to a zone 7, which I am, but I have had trouble keeping them in pots, and I'd really like to keep this one in a pot. So I think what I'll do is I'll probably keep it in here over the winter and then bring it out in, the warmer spring towards summer and see how it does like that. Try and keep it a little bit more contained and keep it in a pot. And then I have a Chef's Choice Rosemary. It is 55 degrees in here right now, according to my thermometer. And it is 37 outside right now. I just got this rosemary. I love having things like this, and that's a Culinary rosemary, in case you couldn't tell by the Chef's Choice title that it has, the Chef's Choice name that it has. But I love having things like this inside the greenhouse. It just gives you that feeling, that scent, that summer smell. I have some oregano in here too. So things like that, and basil as well. You just, you pinch off a leaf or two and you crush it between your fingers and it just gives you that summer feel all over again. I also did bring out some of my myrtle topiary. These are not cold hardy, you guys. So usually I keep them in my house. They love a lot of bright light, so they're going to be happier in here than struggling inside in the window that I had them. This is a scented geranium topiary. I have zero experience with the scented geranium, so just kind of experimenting there. And you'll see most of these are in really beautiful pots and containers. This is one I'm going to be using today. It's from Wakefield Handmade. This is part of his Soda Fire collection, both of those. I believe they're sold out at the moment, and Peter's just a great friend of mine. You'll hear me mention him quite a bit. I'm a long time customer. It's not sponsored or an affiliate link or anything like that, but if you guys do want to take a peek at wakefieldhandmade.com, I would encourage you to do that. Wonderful gifts for the season, and you can use code howsitgrowing to save 10%. So that's just a nice offer that Peter extended to me to share to my friends on my garden page. I've got Baxter in here. You might have just heard him. Say, hey, Baxter. Hey. I just have him on a little leash right now because I have the heater going and I don't want him getting too close. How's it going, Bob? All right, just a quick other look, look at a couple more plants and then I'll get to planting up an amaryllis. So this is just a heuchera I brought in from outside. Nothing over the top, but this color I just think is so beautiful. It's okay, buddy. Sit down, honey. Sit down, sweetie pie. You sit? Sit. Oh, what a good boy you are. I'll give you a treat when we get in the house. Yes, I will. I should have brought some out here for you. And then these, you guys, I just saved an entire flat of pansies from the clearance rack, and they were gone. They were goners, but it just goes to show you, I love pansies. They are so cold tolerant here. You can plant, I plant these in the fall generally in the landscape, and they die back a bit for the winter. I'll even be lucky and get a couple blooms here and there over winter, which is always a treat. But then come spring, they just bounce back. So typically I will plant them in the landscape in fall, leave them in the ground over winter, and then they come back in spring with my tulips and daffodils and my spring blooming bulbs, and it is just a wonderful thing to see and a wonderful complement to the spring flowering bulbs. In the heat of summer, they do struggle and stress and start to get super leggy and kind of you know, die at that point, start to die. They don't love it in the extreme temperatures. So I'll end up pulling them in summer and planting a new color palette of pansies out in the landscape in the fall. See that they're so pretty, smiling their little happy faces at me right now. And then this is just a winter creeper, and I love it. It's, you know, it's an evergreen, wonderful ground cover plant, and I just love them, so I popped a little pot right there. And then this is a geranium that I just saved from a pot out front, so I figured I would try my hand at keeping some of my geraniums in here over winter. I'm very excited about this, you guys. This is a Meyer lemon, and you can see all the little buds all over, so that is a treat for sure. Over here I have my little grouping of my olive here in the front, and that's another Meyer lemon, and then this is the Calamandan orange. It's a dwarf orange, and it is a continual bloomer, so I'm excited about this. Really, really excited. But that's all. I just wanted to show you some of the plants and things going on in the greenhouse right now. And those dahlias. Oh, I can't stop staring at them. String of hearts here. There's my garage door opener because that's exciting. A couple little plants, succulent. Oh, this is a cyclamen from my friend Matt Mattus. He sent me some beautiful plants and bulbs. And this is the cyclamen that he sent, and it is just wonderful. And if you don't know Matt Mattus is a fantastic garden author, writer, blogger, just all the things. And he's wonderful and amazing. So he sent me these. He's in Massachusetts, and check him out as well. If you're on Instagram, pop on. You can buy his book. I'll flash a picture of Matt's book up here. He's got 2 books actually, and I have them both. I love them. One's perpetually on my coffee table. So yeah, check him out. I'll put links to these things down below if you're interested in checking out Matt or Peter or any of these plants. I'll put links where I can. I'll put a link for this Camellia here. And yeah. So all right. So now I'm going to plant some amaryllis. You know what? Maybe I'll make this be a part 2. Part 2, planting amaryllis, coming at you this week. Because that might take time, and I'm trying to keep things a little bit more concise and brief in my videos. So isn't it pretty out there? Oh, it's so pretty looking out there. But yeah, thanks for watching this little quick update, showing you some things that are going on in the greenhouse right now. And I will come at you with an amaryllis planting video in the next couple days. I hope you'll watch. All right, talk to you guys later. Have a great day.